share my screen. Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so when you first open Engage, assuming that you have been into Engage and set up your email, this is going to be your dashboard. It's default for everybody, what it looks like. I do have to change to agent mode because I have some superpowers. And to set up a search for your clients, you go to My People. This might be my internet. It's always a little slow. And then the list of the people that you have in here can be anything from past clients, current clients, potential clients, sphere. You can put whoever you want in here, and also group them accordingly so you know who's who. Actually, I don't want to set this up for me. So I'm going to go back because I actually want to send it. I don't want to send him anything. Okay. When you come into, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Before you jump into the search, when you set up people, are we able to set up multiple email addresses? So say it's a couple, and they only want to receive emails to one address, or I'm sorry, they want multiple addresses. So
Yes.
I've got, you know, Jane and John Smith.
Right. So yes, you can add multiple email addresses when you're setting them up, or you can go in and edit the person.
Add an email. There it is. Okay.
And add an email. What it won't let you do is add two names at the top. So, you know, it would be, you would have to do Charlene and Ray on the same line, and then to two different email addresses. That's, we do have a ticket in to fix that, to add a second person with an actual name. But that is where you would do that.
Great.
So when you want to do a search for your client, it's under faves and saves on the left. And I already have a search set up for this person, this fake person. It's not letting me create a new search for me.
You can delete it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is delete it. And just
so you can only have one search area saved?
I thought you could do multiple searches, so I'm not sure why it's not letting me do that here. So I'll have to ask about that, because I was under the impression you could do multiple searches in multiple towns.
Well, in multiple categories. Let's say, you know, somebody says, you know, this is what I'm looking for a house, but if I can't find it, I'll settle for this for a piece of land.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so you, this is a default search page that comes up based on the address that's put in here. It's just using my current location. I'm going to change that to a different one. And then you can see all the properties automatically populate given the default settings that are up here. And you can modify these parameters. You can put in a price range if you want, hit apply. You can do number of beds, bath, hit apply. And then there's a small group of filters that you can do here as well. You can include active listings, sold, all listings. You can include pending or coming soon, or exclude them. You can also do property types along the top. So as John was saying, if they want XYZ for a single family home, but would also consider land, you can separate out your searches this way. Lot size is another one, age, and then just a few filters here. And then hit apply, and it'll update your search for you. You can also draw on the map and do a search. So you can do a quick draw, which is just sort of freehand. And you can do, what's that?
No, I'm just joking. That was super quick.
Yeah.
That was a super quick draw.
Yeah. Or you can do a multi-point. So if you only wanted something along the river, you can click through here and include just these properties. And that's just each click you do drops a point and it will show you what's available there. But I don't want to do that. So, oh shoot, that was the wrong cancel. I'm just going to put this address in again real quick.
I'm glad you do that too. You're making me feel better.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so much trial and error with this. So once you have your search and your parameters set the way you want it, you want to click email and settings down in the lower right. Right now, there is not a way to copy yourself on these searches so that you get a copy of it when your client gets a copy of it. That's another ticket that we've put in and asked them to create a CC or a BCC field on here. So when you get this page, you can rename your search, whatever you want it to say. You can edit your message. You can choose how frequently you want them to receive an update. If you're just doing this as a one-time, you can click never, hourly, once a day, weekly. You can send an email even if there are no new listings. They'll still get an email saying nothing's come up. And then this add this search to buyer's area of interest is new, and I don't know what that is, so I will have to look into that too. That was on the last one. So then you do save and send.
That email message, is that the same message that goes out every time a new listing comes up for them?
Yes.
Okay. So it should be pretty generic.
Yeah. So then you can see this is in my search for them now, and I can view this, the search, and this should go to, no, it's still broken. All right. So this view should go to the client's view of the search. So when they log in, what they see, but it's not doing that. We have a ticket in for this as well. And everyone knows we're beta here. We're the test office for setting up a lot of this stuff. So when we run into these glitches, or you run into these glitches, you should let us know and we can put in a ticket and see if we can get them resolved. They had resolved this view at one point, but now it's clearly they've done something and it's broken again. But that's it. That's as easy as it gets for setting up a search. Oh, you know
So
what?
Charlene,
Yeah.
when you look at the view, are you able to see things that they tagged as, you know, likes or dislikes, or I mean, what's the interface look like there?
That I don't know. I've only been in once, and honestly, I don't remember it. So it looks like just where they view properties. Really, it didn't look like there was anything that they could interact with. I do believe though that they can send the agent a message and it will come back in through Engage when you get it. And I do see the add save search on the bottom here, so you can add another search. They've definitely revamped some of this stuff since the last time I was in, so I'm actually glad we're going over it again. But that's where you would add another saved search.
Where was that?
Yeah, hold on one sec. So when you're in faves and saves and you have the search we just did, it's down here in the lower right. Save, add save search. And that just pulls up a new window for you to do another search. And then on your dashboard, you can see who has looked at what and what they've looked at. So if you view to save search, this is what you've done. You know, you created this for the people, but you can see when they have opened it. So you can see right here, I opened one on 5/5. So you can tell what they're doing that way, but I don't know if when they're viewing them, if there's any like or dislike or that sort of stuff, but you can see that they've been in and looked at it. That's it. Any questions from anybody? All right, guys.
Out of curiosity, then, would a like or a dislike be a, you know, a something that we could ask or suggest they consider?
I'm sure we can. I'll have to go back in and just take a look at it and see what actually shows up for the client. Because I have been in it, but it was really briefly and I wasn't really paying attention to all the
And can
options.
you see if they've saved a house?
You can see what they've done in that activity feed. How detailed it gets, I do not know. I will play around in that a little bit, and maybe that'll be our next Moxie Minute, is to go over the client view.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sharon.
You're welcome. Thanks,
Perfect.
guys.
Thank you very
Bye.
much. Good refresher.
Good.